Hello everyone, myself Rishbha Jain, your maths teacher. Welcome you all in virtual classes. I hope you all are fine and enjoying learning via virtual classes. So today we are going to continue our learning on the same platform.
In this video, we are going to start Chapter 5 Data Handling from the book Term 3. As the name of the chapter, data handling is suggesting itself, in this chapter, we will know about data handling, and the types of graphs that can help to present data in an easier way to read and understand. So first, we will know about what do you mean by data. The information collected from individual or group of individual is called data. And group of individual means a group of people. So in short, we can say data means information that can be collected from a person or a group of person. Now the next is, what is the meaning of data handling? Data handling means how to handle or represent the data to make the data easier to understand. Now we will learn the different types of graphs to represent data. There are 4 types of graphs. First, bar graph. Second, pie chart. Third, pictograph. Fourth, tally marks. Now, in this video, we will move forward to learn more about bar graph and pie chart. Now the first is bar graph. The presentation of data by using the rectangular bars is known as bar graph. In bar graph, the length of the bars can be different to represent the data, but the width will remain same. Now second is pie chart. Pie chart is made up of circle, or we can say the presentation of data inside a circle is known as pie chart. Now in this video we will learn how to read bar graph and pie chart to answer the given questions. So without wasting time, we are going to move forward to do the questions from the textbook. So, open your book, page number 89, on which we can see the Getting Started exercise of Chapter 5, Data Handling. Now, we will do the question 1, in which we will learn how can we read the bar graph for giving the answer for the given question. Now, in question 1, we can see that the students in a school voted for their favorite pastime, and the given bar graph is showing that 15 students has voted for shopping, 20 for watching movies, 35 for playing, 10 for reading books, and 20 for sleeping. Now we will read the questions to give the answers by reading the bar graph. Now the question A is, which activity is the most favorite? Now we will check which activity is highly voted by the student, and the highly voted activity is playing. So the answer is playing. Now the B part is, which activity is the least favorite? In this we will see the activity voted by the least number of students. And the activity reading books is voted by the least number of students, so the answer is reading books. Now the C part is, how many more students like to watch a movie than read a book? For finding the answer for this part, we will find the difference between the number of students who has voted for watching movies and reading books. And the number of watching movies is 20 and the reading books is 10. And their difference will be 20 minus 10, that is 10. Now the part D is, how many more students like sleeping as compared to shopping? For finding the answer for this question, we will find the difference between the number of students voted for sleeping and shopping. Here, the number of students who has voted for sleeping is 20 and the shopping is 15. And their difference will be 20 minus 15, that is 5. So the answer is 5. Now, the part A is, how many students voted? For finding the answer for this question, we will find the sum for the students who has voted for shopping, watching movies, playing, reading books and sleeping. It means we will add 15 plus 20 plus 35 plus 10 plus 20 and then we will get the sum as 100. So the answer will be 100. Now you can write the answers in your book from here. Now we will move forward to question 2, in which we will learn how can we read a pie chart for giving the answer for the given questions. In question 2, the circle graph pie chart shows the favorite fruits of the student of class 5 and the total number of students in the class is 32. Now we need to read the pie chart for giving the answer for the given questions. According to pie chart, 12 students like mango, 8 students like banana, 5 students like pear, 5 students like apple and only 2 students like orange. Now we will use this information to answer the following questions. Now the part A is which fruit is the favorite. For answering this question, we will check the fruit liked by the maximum number of students and mango is liked by 12 students, so the answer is mango. Now the B part is which two fruits are liked equally. In pie chart, we can see that apple and pear are the fruits that has been liked by the equal number of students. So the answer is apple and pear. Now the C part is which fruit is the least preferred. In pie chart, we can see the orange has been liked by only 2 students. So the answer is orange. Now the next is D part. How many more students like eating banana than eating pear? For finding the answer for this question, we will find the difference between the number of students like banana and the number of students like pear. And the number of students liked banana is 8 and the number of students liked pear is 5. So the difference is 8 minus 5 equals to 3. So the answer is 3. Now the last part E. How many students like eating apple? According to the pie chart, the number of students who like eating apple is 5. So the answer is 5. Now you can start writing the answers for question 2 from here. Now open page number 93, question 4 from exercise 5A. In this question, we will read the pie chart for answering the given question. And the question is, the favorite food of 100 children is represented in the pie chart. Now answer the following questions. According to the pie chart, 10 students like chili potato, 15 students like pizza, 35 students like paneer, 10 students like mushroom, and rest students like pasta. Now, we will use the information for answering the question. The part A is which is the most preferred food. For answering this question, we will find the food liked by maximum number of students and the paneer is the food that is liked by 35 students. So the answer is paneer. Now the part B is which is the least preferred food. For answering this part, we will find the food liked by the minimum number of students. And according to the pie chart, chili potato and mushroom, both food items are liked by the minimum number of students. So the answer is chili potato and mushroom. Now the part C is how many children preferred eating pasta. According to pie chart, number of children who liked pasta has not been mentioned. So now we will learn how can we find the number of children who liked pasta by using given information. For finding it, first we will add the number of children who liked chili potato, pizza, paneer and mushroom, and then we will subtract the sum from the total number of children. So first add 10 plus 15 plus 35 plus 10. That is equal to 70. Now subtract 70 from the total number of children. So 100 minus 70 is equals to 30. It means the number of children preferred eating pasta is 30. Now the last question is part D. How many more children preferred pizza over chili potato? For finding it, we will find the difference between the number of children who liked pizza and chili potato. Number of children who liked pizza is 15 and the number of children who liked chili potato is 10. Now subtract 15 minus 10, that is equals to 5. So the answer is 5. Now you can write answer from here. Now open page number 95, question 1 of exercise 5b, in which we will read the bar graph to answer the following questions. The question 1 is, a survey was conducted and the number of vehicles outside a school gate were observed. The number of people in each vehicle was noted and the result are shown in the bar graph. According to bar graph, the number of cars according to the number of passengers per vehicle has been given. Now we will read the bar graph and answer the following question by provided information. The question A is, how many cars carried 4 people? According to the bar graph, the number of cars who are carrying 4 people is 10. So the answer is 10. Now the question B is, what was the total number of cars that were outside the school gate? For finding the answer, we will add the number of cars carrying the number of passengers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will add 18 plus 28 plus 22 plus 10 plus 8 plus 2. So we will get the sum as 88. So the answer is 88. Now the question C is, how many cars carried less than 4 people? For finding the answer for this question, we will add the number of cars carrying the number of passengers as 1, 2, 3 because it should be less than 4. So we will add 18 plus 28 plus 22. So the answer is 68. Now you can write the answers from here. Now it's time to get homework, and your homework is do question 1 and 2 of exercise getting started of chapter 5 that you can get on page number 89. Second, do question 4 of exercise 5a that you can get on page number 93. And third, do question 1 of exercise 5b that you can get on page number 95 in your book. Now, before winding today's class, I just want to say stay home, stay safe. And please like and subscribe my channel for getting the notification for the latest update as soon as possible. And viewers, please mention your name, class and section in comment box. Thank you.